everyone, welcome back to another lunch vlog. It's raining heavily and just looks like 6 a.m. in the morning. But however, it's afternoon and time for me to prepare lunch for the family. So in the lunch menu today is kathi dal, basically a lot of tomatoes added into the dal, then simple and quick jeera rice, and yummy, my family's all-time favorite, achari chicken masala. I hope you find this video recipe is helpful, so keep watching this vlog till the end. To begin with the dal preparation, here I've taken 1 cup of mixed dal, that is tuar dal, masoor dal and moong dal. Soaked it for 30 minutes, and then into this I'm going to add 2 green chilies, 2 medium sized onions roughly chopped, 3 thin slices of ginger, 5 to 8 cloves of garlic, a handful of dill leaves. Do add these, they add great flavor and aroma. And then goes in 3 medium sized roughly chopped tomatoes. Into this I'm going to also add half teaspoon turmeric powder, half teaspoon coriander powder, which is optional, half teaspoon Kashmiri red chili powder, half teaspoon roasted cumin and crushed in mortar and pestle, and half teaspoon of pepper powder, which is again optional. Then add a total of 3 cups of hot water, a tablespoon of ghee. Give this a mix, and then I'm going to close the lid of the pressure cooker and pressure cook this for 4 whistles. While the dal is getting cooked, time to marinate the chicken. Here I've taken 500 grams of washed and cleaned chicken. Into this chicken, I'm going to add half teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon Kashmiri red chili powder, half teaspoon garam masala powder, 1.5 teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon pepper powder, 1 sprig of curry leaves, which I'm going to roughly break them and add, a teaspoon of salt to taste, and this is homemade curd. I'm going to add 3 to 4 tablespoons of curd. Then goes in 1 teaspoon of fresh ginger garlic paste, and now giving this a good mix so that the chicken is well coated with this masala. Now you can see the chicken is well coated with the masala, cleaning the corners of the bowl. And I'm going to allow this to marinate for around 30 minutes. While the chicken is getting marinated, let's check on the dal. I'm opening the pressure cooker lid once the pressure is completely released. Now you can see the dal, the tomatoes have cooked very nicely here. If you prefer to remove the skin of the tomatoes, please do remove it. I'm keeping it as such. Now into this I'm going to add 3/4 cup of tamarind extract, basically tamarind soaked in 1 cup of hot water and mashed nicely. Then goes in salt, but if you're using store-bought tamarind, please adjust the salt accordingly. For the tadka, here I've already heated ghee. You can also use oil, into which I'm going to add 3 red chilies, a teaspoon of mustard, a pinch of cumin seeds, 1/4 teaspoon asafoetida, and 1 sprig of curry leaves. The flame is on low. Once it stops bubbling, turn the flame to high and allow all the ingredients to crackle well. Then add it over the dal and give it a good mix. Once mixed well, place the pan on the flame and on high flame cook this until it gets a boil. While it is cooking, the help of a masher going to mash the dal, making sure the tomatoes, garlic, ginger are mashed well. Now this is perfect for me. Allowing it to get a good boil, and once it gets a boil, turn off the flame and keep it covered until required. Next, I'm preparing the achari chicken masala. Into a pressure cooker, I have heated 60 ml of oil, and once the oil is hot, I'm adding 2 green chilies and 2 medium sized onions, which are finely chopped. Now cook the onions till they turn soft and aromatic. While the onions are turning soft, let me show you something. This is homemade pickle made with grated mango, which is also called as mango chutney pickle or amki chutney. I'm giving it a good mash so that the green chilies, the mango and the garlic is mashed well. So let me show you the bottle of the pickle. Fresh and very tempting, mouth-watering. I prepared 4 bottles of the same size. Now back to the onions. You can see the onions have turned soft. Into this goes 1 medium-sized tomato that is finely chopped, and I'm going to cook the tomato till it turns soft and mushy. Now you can see the tomato is almost turned soft and is mushy, has released enough oil. Time to add the marinated chicken. So I'm transferring the marinated chicken into the pressure cooker and going to stir fry this for 2 minutes so that the edges of the pieces are locked and the moisture is retained, keeping the chicken moist and juicy. While we stir fry the chicken, the curd and the spices will also get almost cooked and the curd will start releasing a little oil. Once this is done, I'm going to add the store-bought tomato paste. This is 2 tablespoonfuls of tomato paste. Adds great texture and flavor to any dish. Now I'm going to stir fry it for another 1 minute, ensuring the tomato paste is coated all over the chicken pieces and has cooked well. If the tomato paste doesn't get cooked well, then it leaves a little bitter taste. So make sure the tomato paste is cooked well. Doesn't take more than a minute. Now here you can see the paste has coated all over the chicken. The color of the tomato paste has also turned dark. At this time I'm going to add the pickle masala that I had shown you earlier. Not going to cook this further, but just making sure it's mixed evenly. Once mixed, I'm going to add a total of 3/4 cup of water. You can adjust the consistency as per your preference. For more flavor, I'm adding kasuri methi. This is a big pinch of kasuri methi which I have crushed it between the palms and then added it to the chicken masala. Now give this a good mix. Do add water if you require. Check for salt. Now cover the lid and pressure cook this for 4 whistles. While the chicken is getting ready, time to prepare the rice. Into the electric rice cooker, I'm adding a tablespoon of ghee and allowing that to melt. Once it melts, I'm adding 2 green chilies that is slit and whole spices, 2 cardamom, 2 cloves, 2 petals of star anise, 2 cinnamon sticks and 1.5 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Now I'm going to stir fry these whole spices until they release their aroma. Once done, I'm adding rice into this. So this is 2 cups of rice washed nicely and adding it directly without soaking it. So you can soak it if you wish for around 15 minutes. Now stir fry the rice gently until the moisture from the rice is reduced. By doing this, the flavors of the whole spices are absorbed by the rice. So now this is done, adding a total of 4 cups of water, which is double the quantity of rice. For 2 cups of rice, I've added 4 cups of boiling hot water. Giving this a gentle mix to remove any lumps of rice if they are formed. And then for taste, I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. Give that a quick stir and cook this until done. So with this electric cooker, I don't have to monitor or see if the rice is getting burnt or anything. So this is now on cook mode. Once it's completely done, it changes to warm mode, which changes from red light to orange light. So this electric cooker makes my job easy in the kitchen, helping me spend very less time, and not only me, it would help my family also to cook rice in case I'm busy. So next, coming back to the chicken, I'm opening the lid because the pressure is completely released. Carefully open the lid. And here you can see the delicious mouth-watering achari chicken ready to serve for lunch. Really can't wait for the rice to be ready to serve the lunch for the family. So give this a mix, and if you feel the texture is little loose or the consistency is little loose, you can simmer this for another 1 or 2 minutes, but I'm going to leave it as such since I've used store-bought tomato paste. The texture will thicken as it cools. Now you can see the chicken is soft and well cooked. This side, the rice is also ready. With the help of the fork, I'm going to gently give it a mix so that all the spices that have got caught together are spread evenly. And you can see each grain of rice is separate and is well cooked. This is the perfect measurement to prepare jeera rice. So this is my lunch menu on a rainy afternoon. Hope you liked all of them. Do garnish the dal and chicken gravy with coriander leaves, and you can also garnish the rice with fried onions. Do give these recipes a try and share your feedback in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Take care. Bye bye.
धन्यवाद.